Welcome to the last tree medicine, the last offering of the series of videos that I did for the Celtic Year. The Celtic Year starts in November, ends in October. It's a series of 13 trees, and you can see the playlist where you can check out all the videos that I did for all the month. And they might help you, whatever you're traversing, whenever you were born, whichever month it is right now for you. But today it's the last 3 days of October, 29, 30, 31. We're approaching Samhain. We're approaching Halloween, Hallows Eve. We're approaching the end of the year, the portal, the door into the underworld. And those are themes that we're going to see today with the elderberry. My name is Capucine. I'm a Reiki teacher. I'm a spirituality, a student of spiritual arts, a student of the spiritual path, and I'm from Celtic ancestry, from the side of France, Brittany, and I feel very connected to trees, to the forests, to my lineage, and I've been offering countless videos connecting us to different plants as portals into archetypes. And today it's the elderberry. So it's a bit special because I was born on the 29th of October. So I'm the elderberry. This is my archetype, and it feels even more special that it's not connected to a whole month. It's not connected to a whole month, but to actual just 3 days of the year, which are very important for the Celts. I feel very resonant with the medicine that we're going to approach today. This is the card for elderberry. As you can see, there is the OM symbol right here. So one line and then a series of dashes, 5. As usual, I made research based on different trees, based on my own connection with the elderberry, and I'll be reading it. Now, I'm very nearsighted or farsighted. I am myopic, so I do need to wear those prescription glasses. I'm sorry if it feels like I'm being closed down, but I'm going to be reading the exploration that I prepared for us, and then we'll enter into a healing ceremony as usual, and I'll remove my glasses then. I'll sometimes be turning around. My dog is with me and she's happily exploring the grounds. And I hope that you enjoyed this journey into the elderberry, into the elder tree, into the elder medicine, the mother elder, mother of elves, and all of that. I flipped us over because the sun was blinding me and it's really hard. So I'm gonna say the French word because I love it and I'm French. Elderberry is called sureau, and I live in Turkey, so it's called karamürver. And this tree gives berries that are used for a lot of different medicine and used in traditional and Western medicine as a way to cleanse the blood, give you the vitamins that you need, and help you with any type of virus and infections over the winter. And it's really full of life force. The theme of those 3 days of October, because we're closing the loop, it's the Ouroboros. It's the serpent who bites his own tail. It's that infinite regeneration, this infinite cycle of birth, death, rebirth, birth, death, rebirth, birth, death, rebirth, resurrection, regeneration. This never ends, and we are at that junction where the mouth eats the tail of the serpent, let's say. It's the beginning and the end in the beginning, that cycle. 13, like the number of lunar months, of lunations in a year. We're at the threshold, we're in the location where the veil is very thin, where the doors between realms, between dimensions, between worlds it's open. And that's why throughout the world we celebrate All Saints Day, Halloween, Hallows Eve, our ancestors, our departed ones, our loved ones, on the 31st and on the 1st of November, because that's when the door opens for us, culturally speaking. The tree itself, when it loses a branch and when or someone gathers from it, you should always ask for permission when you take from a tree, especially the elderberry, but you should always ask for permission because the tree is creating something that it needs as well, and you will work much better with the medicine of a living being like a tree if you are doing this with their consent. But when it loses a branch, it grows back immediately. It is so regenerative, it is so easy to root and easy to grow back, and it will plant itself in most soils. So it's really, really just full of energy. I want to talk about the Elder Mother. The Elder Mother is an archetype. It's a being, it's a mythological figure that we see in a lot of different folklore tales across the Celtic world. The Elder Mother is the mother of elves, of the fays, of the devas. Her being associated with the elder tree means that people would see the tree as being a door itself into the underworld, that sleeping under this tree would help you into shamanic healing journeys, visionary journeys for yourself with the Fey kingdom, the Fey realm. The mother, the old wise man, the crone archetype is here to, she's keeping the souls of unborn kids. She is the keeper of mysteries. She is a midwife. She is a death doula. It's a really potent energy that we're entering into. And she initiates you, your heart, your soul into deeper chapters of meaning and of purpose and of fulfillment and of maturity. So you can see a test happening in those 3 days. You can see that there is a rise to a challenge, not like the month of April, but there is going to be something within you that is awakened and ignited again, and you can see, okay, how do I go to the next chapter? How do I rise to the test and initiate myself deeper into my own soul's maturity, and how do I even become an elder myself, as in an elder, an ancestor, someone that you don't necessarily become an elder when you grow with age. It's not about age, it's about your maturity, it's about your responsibility, about fulfilling your duties that you have signed up for when you joined a community, when you created a community. It's not about responding to the obligations that you did not allow, but it's about growing in maturity and responsibility towards what you're ready to give. And the wisdom to guide future generations. That's the initiation, that's the test. What is the next chapter for you in becoming an elder yourself? The elder also acts as a door to the underrealm, but also into the magical realm, the unseen world. So helping you develop yourself in magical training, in spiritual, psychic abilities. And that's funny because that's literally my job, and I'm born with the elder archetype. I'm teaching Reiki school. I've been teaching Reiki school for years, and everything that I do on my Patreon or in my workshops or in my school is teaching you new skills, new abilities to connect with the different dimensions and realms of yourself and of this life. The elder has the ability to assist you in changes of consciousness and develop visionary skills. So I hope that this healing right now that we're going to start very soon helps you to root wherever you're planted, to root wherever you are, and to be ready for this initiation. Because we talked about the Ouroboros, about the beginning in the end in the beginning, the end of beginning. We are not back in Chicago, but we feel that sacrificing the past is actually giving energy, releasing energy for your present moment. And that's very Scorpio medicine, right? We're in Scorpio season. That's very Phoenix, coming out of the ashes and being reborn. Transformation, transforming your past. Can you let go? Can you release? Can you transform? Can you alchemize something that you've held on to because you were scared of being in the present or in the future? Something that you held on to because you've either loved it or because it makes you feel safe, because it's something that you know. Can you transform your rapport to it and let the energy of that you love so much become something that is alchemized and transformed into something new, into something now, into maybe something unknown, but that you receive assistance with from the mother of elves, from the elder tree. So that is what I wanted to share. And thank you so much for listening. Thank you to the elderberry. And now let's start with the healing session, the healing portion. It does look like rain. And there is literally no shelter for the next 15 minutes. But let's see. We'll do our best. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for being a companion on this beautiful, interesting morning with my dog Cora and me and the elderberry. Let's go. I feel like the throat is, yeah. We talked about cough syrup. So I'm going to ask the elderberry, drawing the symbol Ruis, 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 Ruis. Ruis is the Ogham word, the Celtic word, the Gaelic word for elderberry, elder tree. So I'm going to call in the medicine, call in the tree, call in the archetype. I couldn't find this tree in my city, in my neighborhood. There was one that looked like it, but it wasn't. And you know, they have those little dark berries, like grapes of dark berries, very small, that when you smash them, it's like blood, it's red. And that's what Ris means. Ris means red. So for those who are clairvoyant, you might see green or black or red. Please always let me know what you're witnessing, sensing, smelling, tasting, encompassing. So I'm going to do light language. I feel that we received the first fiber of this thread. Yeah, it's the throat, it's the neck, it's the voice. Opening the doors, letting in all the highest guides, connecting to your highest good, all the ancestors that could communicate with you today, again with and for your highest good, pulling those filters. And whoever wants to communicate with you, whether it's the mother of elves, whoever you want to communicate to as well, you can set intentions that you want to say something to someone who has departed. I would also like to say someone who is still here, but you're disconnected from, and you might want to communicate something just for your own well-being, or your heart, or your healing, your bridge, your relationship. It's a very interesting energy. I've never worked with something that is so vibrant. Feels like everything is just beating to the drums. Feels like drums, drums, drums. There's a pulse. So I feel the mother elder putting her hands on our shoulders, being in our back and healing the back of those chakras, the heart, the throat, the back of the head. Thank you so much for this medicine. Thank you for this offering. So yeah, it's very weird as an energy. It's boom, 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 boom. The drums of liberation. Dum, 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 dum. It's the heart. It's very interesting. I'm offering a lot on Patreon dealing with trauma this month. And it's all about gaslighting, about your senses, your 5 senses, and the alchemy of finding trust within yourself and removing fear is making your heart grow bigger. And yeah, it really feels connected to what we're doing on Patreon this month. So please feel free to check it out. We're going to spend the winter in initiation with land healing, with the earth, with the core of the earth, with Mother Gaia, and working through the chakras under your feet. Boom, 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 boom. So. On Patreon, not here, on Patreon. So feel free to join us. It's a spiritual path in and of itself. Oof, I love this energy. It's very weird. Okay, we're gonna go in the liver and slowly do the whole digestive system. A lot of what happens in our gut is how our mind reacts to, like gut health is brain health. And if you eat something that, creates inflammation, you can see that your mental state, not only because you're, not comfortable, your mental state is going to be more like, fight or flight or war zone. And it's very important to heal your gut so that you can actually access those conscious states of openness and peace and equilibrium. So I'm very glad that the elderberry is coming in through the digestive system for us today. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, feels really, really, really regenerative. See, we're doing the cycle, the loop. The energy is dictating what to do. I don't plan according to my information, but I see the ramifications later on. So, okay, large intestine and small intestine. So, myak. So. Tomya. Sure. Bien. Yeah, large intestine is so inflamed. Okay, feels much, much better. Large intestine feels much better. Small intestine too. The stomach is good. The spleen, the pancreas, the liver. Yeah, let's just keep working on the right side of your thorax, of your thoracic cage. Toe, 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 toe. And down the legs. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, let's be peaceful for a minute and see. I feel the mother elder in the back again, so she's going to do a transmission and we can stay in silent and allow ourselves to receive it. She's showing us all the progress we've made in the past few months. Just reviewing that cycle. We've really taken the time to savor all the accomplishments, all the little victories. Otherwise, we're always going to be on that loop, working, working, working. But do you see how much you've matured? How much you took risks? How much you went into the unknown and you've made a comfortable space in that discomfort? How much you've alchemized the discomfort, knowing it was an open door for you to grow into. And now, when you see discomfort, can you see it as the invitation that it is? Of course, there's discomfort that we don't have to enter, but there's some of it that is super potent and super necessary. Creative risks, projects, callings. You know, I used to hate being on camera. I could never, ever film myself. And I'm very comfortable now with doing it. Just offering medicine to the knees, flexibility, support in every path, in every step on your path. This This is the end of our healing. Just sending you protection. Happy New Year. Happy New Celtic Year. And now you can restart the cycle in November. We have the first video I ever did, which was the birch tree. Was it the birch tree? I felt like it was the birch tree. Sending you protections in the front, in the back, under your feet, above your head, and on the sides, leaving you in the care and the loving gaze of the Mother Elder. Happy New Year! Thank you.